saved Iris's life, but paid with their own. Bell killers going after young girls.
Well, what was it? What'd you see?
Poor kid. Her sister freed her when they were about to be scorched, but she couldn't return the favor.
Leave us alone! Iris, are you okay?
It's Rose.
She has flames.
She was possessed.
I told you to stay back! Who are you?
I'm Joy. You don't belong in this place.
Orderlies.
Crap, I'm so dead!
All right, Iris could be the answer to everything. Help her, help her. Come on, she's coming with us.
No! You're not taking her!
You want the orderlies to shock her? She stays here. You want her to be safe outside? She comes with us. It's up to you.
Crazy girl's little friend.
Enough of this. Preachy doctor, pills, knives.
Oh, lame.
Going to my cabin.
Repeating text
right
again.
now.
I think we're kind of obvious.
Nah, nobody knows. I mean, we're just talking here.
There's more to it than that. You think we're invisible, but people can...
Oof, she looks even hotter in scrubs. I don't know if I'll get used to the staring eyes.
I guess we're going out. Damn it. I missed one of those stupid things. I gotta
Over
go
here.
back in though.
In those shadows there. Coast is clear.
I was so excited too. I was like, oh, maybe I'll get on my
worst
first
nightmares
time.
keep getting way worse.
Okay, let's figure this out.
Thought I would never see this again.
All right. So what do you know about this contract?
Nothing.
Come on.
It doesn't make sense.
So he just asked you if you knew about a contract?
He didn't ask. He wanted us to admit to it. Admit to having a contract with... demons.
Demon?
We did nothing to him. He had no reason to go after us the way he did.
The way he did. He drowns one girl and burns another. And where have I seen that stake before? That's it. All right, look. Get Iris
Achievement.
to the church.
Lost
Make sure
causes
that she's
unlocked.
safe. I'll catch up with you later. Go.
Okay, come on, Iris.
Currently puts us at 64%.
All right. Now what the hell does a museum gala have to do with Rose's murder?
Yeah, we gotta go in and find that last straitjacket. I think those are the best stories actually in this game. The other side stories, it's like the entirety is about as good as one of those short stories. I think it's probably near that end. I feel like I didn't search all those rooms at the end very well. Dementia, the doll therapy.
Bugs crawling up the wall. I can't get anyone to spray them. And not gonna try to squash them again. All the blind people put the restraints on me. Can't believe they put them on me. Just because they can't see the bugs?
Yeah, it's crazy, isn't it?
The thing to understand about Mrs. Gwynn is that her father used to become violently angry when she would walk in front of the TV during sporting events. I don't see what that has to do
Haha, they added some so I can cross the spot.
This place is a nightmare. I don't know if I'll get used to the staring eyes.
Those staring eyes? They're so scary. Meow meow. Meow 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 meow. don't think it's this area. I think it's actually the next area. But I'm just gonna make sure. Could have swore I saw a button pop up. There we go. Demon warning!
Those parts aren't me. Where am I? Do you work here?
You're in your belly, nom
Show
nom
some
nom.
mercy.
I wish I could help. I'm sorry.
I swear to God, it looks like something I should be able to collect or something. I do remember getting one in here. Doom Gate. Huh. That was the last one I got. I bet there's one more at the end. Oh, more kids' pictures.
Held in the harsh light. It's to be held to account. We're kind of obvious.
Nah, nobody
Yep.
knows. I mean, we're just talking here, right?
There's no
Enough of this. Preachy doctor, pills, knives.
Oh, and she's all pacey
Go
too. I
into
thought it
my
was something
cabin.
good.
Right now.
There it is. Achievement unlocked, man in a box.
I've had a long career working as a state inspector for the Department of Mental Health. During that time, I've been to a lot of institutions, and I have seen a lot of horrible things. But nothing even comes close to the evil events that I witnessed at Fairhaven Sanitarium, the place they now call Lux Eterna. I first arrived in 1926 to investigate claims of overcrowding and neglect. However, Fairhaven's reputation was tainted long before that. In 1911, Fairhaven opened its doors for the first time. A notoriously violent criminal by the name of Jack Yates was the hospital's first patient. He was to be the shining example of the hospital's ability to cure the mentally deranged. However, when the superintendent's family was visiting one day, Yates broke free from his restraints, and he killed the man's wife. Since then, no one knows what happened to Yates or the superintendent. Well, that is, until now. Superintendent Wallace Halstead greeted me at the door. He seemed as empty and unkempt as the patients he lorded over. And as I conducted my evaluation, I couldn't help but notice how nervous he got when I passed by a small broom closet. And naturally, I felt it necessary to find out why. When I opened the door, I was hit by the overpowering smell of human excrement. As the light flickered on overhead, I was horrified at what I saw. A withering man lay shackled to the floor in a pile of his own filth. Years of sunless existence had turned his skin, hair, and eyes milky white. He had been chained there for so long that his skin had grown over the shackles. It took me a moment to realize that the husk of a man was Jack Yates. The police arrived and Dr. Halstead was carted off. Doctors moved Yates from the small room for the first time in 15 years. The floor beneath him was permanently stained with the shape of his silhouette. They tried to remove the shackles from under his skin, but the shock of it all was too much for him. He died the next day. I watched as they walled up his tiny prison, trying to pretend that it never happened. I honestly hope he's in a better place, although the staff still claims to hear his agonizing wails coming from inside the walls.
Nice.
I've had a...
Alright, let's get out of here. There we go. And achievement unlocked, Eternal Flame.
I've seen them by the side of the road. These unkept, smudged, hopeless people holding cardboard signs. Sometimes they have props. Baby stroller, a pet, gasoline can. Something to lend credence to the thin fiction that they need money for something other than booze. It was a man with a need gas sign with the red gas can on the ground that I saw when I drove into Salem 6 unlucky years ago today. Tried to ignore him, not making eye contact, but I was stuck at a red light and pretending he wasn't there was getting really awkward. So I reached into my pocket and pulled out $2. rolling down my window just a crack. Here you go, buddy. I pushed the money through the opening of the window. That was when, for the first time, I really looked at his face, or what was left of his face. It was a single eyeball just looking back at me, bulging out of a charred skull. I was absolutely frozen in terror until the blackened shape of uncovered finger bones reached out to take the money. And that's when I let it fall to the ground and slammed on the accelerator. I didn't even care that the light was red. In the time since then, I've picked up pieces of the legend. A shell-shocked war veteran, unemployable and alcoholic, became a familiar sight in Salem, begging by the roadside. Citizens stopped giving him money, thinking he would just move on to a bigger city. He responded by creating one of the most traumatic spectacles in town history, setting himself alight in the middle of town during evening rush hour. Ever since that roadside encounter, I've been seeing little wisps of flame out of the corner of my eye, like brief flashes that are gone as soon as I turn my head, sending nauseated chills through my whole body. Is this tormented spirit following me now? Whether he intends it as a blessing or a curse, I just want to be as far as possible from this horrifying specter.
That was kind of lame. Especially for how much it was. Oh my god, it was like right here. On the other side of that. Nice. Alright, let's go to Salem History Museum. I'll definitely take suggestions for the next game of the week. Something tells me we're going to be finishing this one up in the next night or so. If we don't do it tonight, I mean, there's really not that much. I think I checked last, we're at 68% of the...
Fitting for an investigation about a serial killer.
Yeah,
all these murders have
68%
whipped
she
this
was
town
around
into
now.
a frenzy. Now it all leads here to a gala celebrating a time when Salem found itself swept up in another whirlwind of hysteria.
I'm so sorry. Tomorrow tickets will go on sale to the general public. Tonight is a special members-only event.
Maybe there's a way to talk her into it. I got all dressed up for nothing.
I couldn't get out. The fire was merciless. I couldn't get out. The fire was merciless.
Okay.
Gather round and bear witness to the righteous proceedings of a trial of a most heinous nature. Now you, good woman Putnam, you stand accused of the murder of 7 of your own children, whom you claim were taken by forces of the devil.
Freak show better give me some answers.
I did not do it. My devil spawn of a child is my own accuser.
Confess to bearing the spawn of the devil?
I did only mean it as a term of endearment that my own daughter would thus...
I know it's not as bad.
some of the things in here, but wouldn't it be awful?
Being locked up in one of these things all day? I mean, just the physical discomfort.
Exactly. What if you had an itch?
Shit, people constantly mocking you.
Yeah, it's giving us that clue already, though.
The time is upon us, Abigail Williams.
No!
You scourge of Salem, it is time to pay for your sin!
Well, that sucks.
Do you confess your guilt at inflicting harm of a demonic nature?
God, women had a raw deal.
This is the moment you think
the
about
demonic
it?
contract that took the lives of her others.
Maybe make my voice deeper. Would a Puritan really say that?
Is it douchey?
Soul of your most foul
Then probably
crimes.
yes.
Pretty sure it was police lights.
What was police lights?
What's happening outside?
So it wasn't really a form of execution.
Right.
But someone still got killed by this.
Yep.
So... what's the point of this?
You were trying to get people to talk.
To talk? How could they talk with those heavy stones on their chests?
Doesn't make sense to me either.
The stain is making the sound.
Confess, witch. Confess. Your covenant. A demonic contract with the dark forces.
Of course it is. Well, clearly she was a witch. It was proved scientifically. I believe the duck theory was used. Couldn't remember which one it was. Guess it was Rose. Name schmames. Oh, there's another clue. Let's just take a quick look real fast.
Just witchcraft that would get you in here.
The train was so loaded down with ammunition, like we were a rolling bomb.
You could get dumped for gossiping.
Wow. I mean, gossiping is destructive and all, but that's harsh.
There were children accusing their own parents.
Yeah, I mean, if it's here, I guess it's true.
Boom.
I can't imagine what it would be like to have my own.
So the Bell killer used torture devices like this to kill his victims. Why kill them like witches?
I'm surprised there's no exhibit for the accusers. It's such an important part of Salem's history.
Actually, several artifacts aren't on display yet. We're currently preparing them upstairs in the restoration room.
Better see what else is in here.
Seriously.
Just make sure nobody touches anything.
Crotchety old lady. Ooh, 14 more. That's funny. That's right. Oh, see, look at there. I missed one. Train's so loud.
A whole exhibit about death.
I'm so glad it stops. More. like 4 in this room.
Joy? I told you to look after Iris.
You're not the boss of me.
Psst. Yeah.
I found a bunch of stuff downstairs. The Bell Killer is offing his victims as if they're witches. I'm heading upstairs to see what else I can find. I should have told you to follow me, then maybe you would have stayed at the church.
You know me so well.
It's probably true.
Just keep an eye out for security cameras and alarms.
Thanks for the tip, but this isn't even my first break-in today.
She does have a point there. What about demons? Are there any demons here?
Yeah, this looks like the right place. Now let's see what these artifacts can tell me about the witch trials.
Looks safe enough. Let's investigate. Not a distress telegraph. Oh my god, they don't even know what that is. It's the thing that makes it, that controls how fast something goes. I guess it is a kind of telegraph, because the old ones used to like send signals down to the machine. It was like ding ding ding. But really bad choice of image graphic. Judge.
This place, it puts me in touch with odd sensations centuries old. I'm trying to focus on this killer, but the echoes from these sensations keep interfering, like deaths from the past, pleading to be remembered.
I think we agree with that. Uh-huh. Yeah, those things are going by fast. I'm going back to the investigation room. Just in case. Civil War, that's it, just Civil War? At least that was a little more accurate than Civil War. That sounds crystally.
Archie's. It will always belong to you.
For shame, Bridget. This schma of your conversations with the spirit world will surely condemn you as a witch.
I knew that was coming eventually. Persecution. Did we see that same thing like earlier? It was like oh geez, what was it? It was humiliation or something. Oh, it's an important message, not just any message. An antique scroll. They got lazy at some of these points of what they're going to throw in the game. They're just like, it's a scroll. Judgment. That's the book I want to look at. Any direction, just turn it any direction. Like, we got thinking 14 clues. They're really just throwing on shit together. Ooh. Six more. Two more clues. There's good old Civil War again. Baxter was in the museum?
Hey, kid. I need you to lift up this painting.
It's called The Hanged Witch. It's creepy. Oh.
It's the killer's symbol.
So that's like the mark of the witch. She's a witch. I'm not a witch, I'm your wife. That was like a horrible impression. Was it like a horrible impression? It was a horrible impression.
targeting mediums because he thinks they're witches? That's insane. Who do I know that's interested in mediums? Baxter. Is Baxter involved in this? He dropped the case when he was demoted.
Achievement unlocked. Wicked
All right,
Tempers.
Found the killer's symbol. We got a suspect to look into. We're almost there.
And not one step closer to finding my mom.
Like I said, the world doesn't need another whiner.
You know what? Screw you. You don't understand.
Don't understand? My wife was murdered 3 years ago. She got to float up into the white light, and I got stuck here in this place with some bitchy teen.
Ugh.
Your mom's been missing what? 2, 3 days? Huh? And I guarantee you we'll find her. If I fail, if we fail, I'll never get to see Julia again. Ever.
We won't fail.
I don't need a cheerleader.
Look, I'm sorry. I didn't know about your wife.
Yeah. Look, we need to act on the information we found. You head off to the church.
The church? Where are you going?
Baxter's our prime suspect. I need to get over to his apartment and see if I can dig up any skeletons. Probably not a good idea for a fugitive to visit a cop.
Fine, I'll meet you later.
After I find those remaining 6. Here. I feel like I went through it pretty good, but let's check it out. Oh no, you know, I was like restricted to that one area. Okay. Probably also very true. Yeah, I came in here already. That's the restoration room. Alright, maybe there's something on the other side of restoration I didn't see. Third floor stairs, huh? let's go down a floor. Let's check it out again. Oh, see, there's one I missed already. Oh, snap! Bad more bad guys appeared. That was very loud and scary. Yeah, get this one alone. Oh, maybe not. See how he came in? Dirty bastards. Dude, I was in this room earlier. There were no monsters here. There also wasn't that prize, though. Oh, maybe like trying to exit, there's more and they respawn. That's probably what happens. Hooray! See, yeah, I'm pretty sure I came through because the train thing was over here. See, no more train.
I just got a text. Did you hear something else happen just now? Something bad.
Someone have a bad feeling about tonight.
Police are all freaking out.
What happened?
I don't know.
Police aren't even safe.
The train was so loaded down with ammunition, like we were a rolling bomb.
Whoa. People really died here.
Yeah. Like everywhere in your town. That was a shame, all those men dying needlessly. Of course men aren't witches, that's just stupid. Unless you're a Wiccan, and then of course you can be a witch.
Stay polite. I wish people could read the sign.
I think you're asking for too much reading? Really?
Did you hear what that guy just said? Something horrible
I
just
couldn't
happened at
get
St.
out.
Benedict's.
The fire was merciless.
The church? What is going on in this town tonight?
I don't want to leave yet. I missed, what, 5, 4, something? What is I missed something? Four more. Oh, okay, there we go. I can't teleport over it. That's so weird. Aha. Well, they should. They're dishonest bakers. They're... Why do you be a dishonest baker? It's a loaf of bread. It's not like it was sold by the gram. Gosmas! So the ghost train can go over, but I can't? Oh, the ghost train like stopped. Interesting. So I have to go through this way. Oh, look, there's one left. Uno más. And there was one here, but top on the other side, so good. I missed one around here, I bet. Maybe it's down that first floor, like one I missed more. I'll just give this one a look-see again. like a maze. Just go around the side. I really don't think I missed anything in this room because I was like investigating this room. Ooh, there was that last one. Wine. Yeah, there's nothing I missed on this floor. I mean, none of those things I'm looking for. I mean, some I'm not looking for. Where's the stupid? Ah, here it is. I think that makes this room clear too. This floor clear. Yeah, that's the third floor entrance again. Alright, yep, looks like that's... the end of that floor area. Just do one last check down here. Alright, let's stay with the left method. There was one in the bathroom. I already got that one. Well, that's promising. Oh, I was already here. Yeah, this is where I got the one in that corner. Ooh, that was close. That was double close. We got the ones over here. Let me make sure there's nothing along the walls. That's the exit. Oh my god, there's so much to stand behind. I forgot. That makes me feel bad. Keep going. I got that clue. Oh, new area.
What made us derail that day? I always wonder.
Really?
What made us derail that day? I always wonder.
Last one. Terror on the tracks. So I'm assuming it was a stone. Let's find out.
My husband and I stepped off the platform and onto the giant hissing locomotive. I remember looking back at our small town and thinking of all the happy memories we made there. But I was excited to start our new life in Salem. I must have dozed off because I was startled awake by the sound of screeching metal. And as the train came to a halt, all I could hear was the torrential rain pelting against the roof. I looked out the window. There was only darkness. Then came the brightest flash of lightning I had ever seen. When my husband left to inquire about the delay, a woman in the back of the train started screaming. We rushed over to her and asked her what was wrong. But all she could manage to say through her sobs was something about seeing the spirits of the dead wandering in the rain. Stranger still were the passengers that were suddenly stricken with the painful memories of their past. It was at this point that I became truly terrified, so I set out to find Joe. When I reached the cab and still hadn't found him, I was worried. I looked out the front window and saw the train's conductor laboring to move a downed tree from the tracks. And there was Joe, walking up to help. However, instead of grabbing hold of the tree, Joe bent down, picked up a rock, and crushed the conductor's skull with it. When I left the train and ran up to him, I could see that this wasn't the Joe I once knew. Something had taken hold of him, something angry. Then he saw something that terrified him. He dropped the rock and ran off into the woods. However, right before he disappeared into the trees, during a bright flash of lightning, I thought I saw something chasing him, hunting him. I can only describe it as a ghostly specter, cloaked in black. But more likely than not, it was just a shadow. The authorities spent days combing the woods for Joe. but he never turned up. I tried to go back home, but the memories were too painful. Some nights I lie in bed, tortured by the thoughts of what our life could have been if we had never stepped onto that train.
Alright, we're about done. Let's look for the last remaining clues. And when we exit this place, I think we're gonna be done. Actually, that might be a bad idea. We should do that today. I literally think this little tiny room was the last of it. A little tiny space right there. An offshoot of an offshoot. Yeah, and that's why I ran by it so many times. Oh, wrong way. Gotta go back to exercise. Here we go. Let's go back to town.
Why the hurry, boys? Where you headed? Oh, no, no.
Lollipop, lollipop, ooh, lolly, 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 lollipop. Bum bum. Where you going, lady? Oh, I gotta go like the other way around. Once again, they tricked me on this street. Maybe the church is behind the burner house. Yeah. Damn, this thing's way far away. Oh, I remember where the church is at. Yeah, I've been there before. I'm like thinking, like, church? This seems awfully familiar. Of course it does. It's like the first real place we had to go, I think. Yeah, after I got my first lead, this is where we went. Because don't forget, what reminds you of the church? The church!
Cops and criminals get used to red and blue flashing lights.
What's chicken taste like?
Even
Tastes
after
like
you
chicken.
get numb to them, sometimes they still chill your bones. You can get that feeling that this time, they mean something personal. Thank God you're okay. No, no, Joy, don't! Damn it.
At least she left the door open for you. Don't be so angry, man. The door's open. Well, how did she get past that guy?
Got her sneaking up the side staircase.
Ah,
She's
there
a
you
friend
go.
of the priest.
Where's Father Macaulay? Is he alright?
Just put her in my car. I want to interview her myself. Can somebody remind Broyles that the door's not going to watch itself?
Yes, sir.
It's a simple question, please!
Take it easy on her.
Hey, anybody find Baxter yet?
Nope. Into the station, drove by his place, nothing. You know, there's definitely something wrong here.
I mean, honestly, have you ever seen anything like this?
Half this stuff feels like a goddamn riddle.
I don't know. It just seems so demented.
Demented. I gotta find this crime scene before they cart away all the evidence.
Start the investigation. Oh, there's my little saving. Oh shit, there's bad guys in here. Alright, so we're gonna finish up for tonight. We'll resume tomorrow. 11 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Oh, I'm cheating a little bit. The first 3 videos were uploaded because YouTube has a 2-hour limit, and we played for like 5.5, 5 3/4 hours, you know. So tonight we only did 3 hours. That's what we'll keep on normally. Anyway, I hope to see you all around and talk to you later. Bye.